Right guys, welcome to Grid 2019, and I'm going to start off with my brand new career mode series on this game. First of all, a massive thank you to Codemasters for sending out an early access code, and we're going to get straight to work on this game, guys. And I'm looking forward to something different, something fresh, something different from F1. And I have played Grid in the past, so I know what I'm kind of getting myself into. I'm not a massive Grid player, but I have played in the past, so I kind of know some of the tracks and, you know, how the game generally performs. Now, I've already gone through all the settings and kind of adjusted everything, so we're kind of ready to go. There is an intro where you go through 3 races, and I've also done those as well. So we're pretty much ready to go in this career mode and get straight into it. And you can see on the top of the screen, I actually have quite a few points to my name just because I got an early access version of the game. So I'm going to have some points to spend already, but we're going to try and basically play the game normally and naturally as you normally would. So we're going to jump into the career mode tab here, and straight away you can see on the screen we have all these different types of series. You've got Touring, Stock, Tuner, GT, Fernando Alonso Specials, and then we've got Invitationals. Now, out of all of these, you know, there's just different options to start off with, and you know, you can see how many options we have. There's going to be quite a lot of races, and there's some of them are multi-round, you know, series. So I think for now we're gonna kick things off with something pretty straightforward. I think the touring cars might be the way to go. I think we're gonna do kind of invitational sprinkled in between. So we're gonna kick things off though with touring cars, and this one is 2 rounds, so a 2-round series. So we'll probably do this in this episode, maybe another one depending on how long the races take. But we're gonna jump into this one first of all, and we're going to see how we get on. The settings are all pretty much locked to no assists. I've got the hardest difficulty on, and yeah, overall it's going to be kind of the ultimate challenge, and we're going to see how we get on. But let's jump into this then, and let's go into the touring car, and we're going to start a brand new event. So let's jump into things here, and we're going to have to purchase a car. So I've already got some points to my name, so let's see what options we have. So we've got the Ford Focus, and then we've got the Volkswagen Golf GTI TCR. We've also got the Subaru WRX STI, which is one of the classics, of course. And then we've got the Audi RS3 LMS. And this one's probably the best looking, probably my favourite. But I fancy a bit of a challenge. So I think I'm going to go for, let's say, this Volkswagen. I think this is a pretty nice little intermediate car. So we'll go for this one, and we'll purchase it. So we're going to quickly buy this car. We've got to hold the button, but there we go, we've bought that. Job done. We can get to change the livery, I think. So let's quickly go to the livery tab and let's see what we have. Can we choose? Okay, that's pretty cool. So we can actually we've got a couple of different options here. So I reckon I do like the red, so I can keep the red. That'd be good. But let's have a look. Oh, that's quite nice, to be fair. I like that aggressive black look. Plain red, metallic red, green. Now, not feeling that. Custom. What are we saying here? Let's have a look. Got a couple of decent sponsors as well. That's quite nice. Ooh, that's out there. Right, let's try tuner ones maybe. These are going to be very extravagant, I feel. Right, you know what? Let's go back to the motorsport tab, and I think we're going to go for something quite straightforward, to be honest. This one is quite nice, to be fair. I might get that one. Yeah, let's go for that one. Right, we're going to go for this metallic red honeycomb vibe, and yeah, that's the livery sorted out. We're now going to jump into the actual racing. So let's do this. Let's select the car and let's get to it. We've got 2 rounds in this, and the first one is going to be at Silverstone, actually, a 3-lap race around the international circuit reversed. So there you go, one of the kind of new layouts, a layout that I'm not familiar with, you know, new Silverstone in reverse. So we're going to see how we get on, but let's jump into this first race. Right, here we go then. We're going to get ready for the 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go for the first time in the first race. I could have done the hot lap qualifying, but I kind of fancied the challenge of starting further back and trying to fight my way through and having a bit of action. So let's see how we get on here. Straight away into the end of the normal lap through the chicane. Got to try and find a way through. I'm going to try and, you know, keep it clean. I'm using my wheel for this. I could have used my controller, but I've decided to go with the wheel. We're going to try and get alongside this car here on the left hand side as we go up towards Stowe. Is there any space on the outside line here? Seems like there's not much. We are still hanging around the outside of some other car though. We get a good exit. Bit of an early shift there to 6th gear, but we are going to get the slipstream here. We're going to pull to the left-hand side of the Audi. And look at the speed we have at the moment as we come into a heavy brake zone, I believe. Maxing out the limiter on the brakes. Got to be careful here. Getting a little bit of a bump from behind. Let's try and go down the inside here, possibly. No way through there just yet. Still trying to get used to it. I think we'll improve as the laps progress, and also we go deeper into this game, of course. You know, I've done a few races here and there just so I'm not a complete noob and you guys can kind of enjoy my driving, and not, you know, it's not terrible content in a way. But oh, that's a bit wide there. We're gonna hopefully a little bit of practice does help me out, but at the minute we're still P14. A little bit wide. Oh, a bit wide there. I thought I could have gone flat, but clearly not. It's not an F1 car. Good exit from there though. Bit late on the shift, missed the shift there. We're going to maybe go around the outside again here possibly, into Stowe. Don't really have a choice. Got a car on the inside, look at this, good side-by-side action here. Nice early shift this time, no hitting the limiter, and look at the straight line speed of this Volkswagen here. We're gaining quite a lot on these guys. We're going to go down the inside, I think. Very late on the brakes, a little bit too late, overcooked it slightly. We've lost a bit of time, but we have been up to P13, so we have made a place up in that late lunge. Got a car down the inside trying to find a way through. But so far, so good. We've got one more lap to go, so this is going to have to be a big fun lap here if we want to get anything out of this race. I think we're going to have to really give it some. Oh, someone spun in front. We're going to avoid the contact by going onto the grass, and we're up to 10th. I didn't know that the AI could spin, so that's good news. So there we go, up into the top 10. I've got a clear track in front of me now, so I can really push. There's a sort of green icon above this guy in front, so maybe he's my rival or something, I'm not quite sure, but we're going to make big progress here, and I'm starting to really find some pace as we go up towards Stowe. That's a nice line through there this time. I'm actually managing to take the proper racing line onto the pit straight, or should I say the hangar straight. Nice slipstream. Can we show off our straight line speed once again? Yes, we do. No idea where to brake. My vision was impaired, but we are going to go on the outside here on the grass, but we are going to make a beautiful move. Look at that. Fantastic overtake. Got a car on the inside here. Got to leave some room, but we are through up to 8th. Making brilliant progress here with only 2 more corners to go. Overall, a very strong recovery as we go through the final corner now onto the pit straight. Good run through there, but that is it for race 1. And overall, I'm going to consider that a decent success. But there we have the race results then, and we get 8th place in our first race. We do pick up the fast lap of the race by 2/10 over the man that won, Ingen Poulsen. But yeah, overall, decent stuff, and we beat the guy with the little green icon, who I'm guessing is my rival. So overall, a successful first race. We now move into round 2. Right, here we go then. Race 2, Brands Hatch. I was going to say Silverstone there, but it is Brands Hatch. Away we go. This seems like a pretty good start from us. And this is a circuit that I do know quite well as well. So we start from P9 where we finished the last race. So I might have a chance of actually going forwards here. Look at this, fantastic run. Only thing is I've not raced in this track in this game yet. So it might take me a lap or so to really get up to speed. On the power side by side here, we've gone on the left hand side. I think this is my main rival. He goes down the inside, he's in the focus. We get a good exit here. We've got the run on the Audi in front. We're going to go to the outside, onto the grass. It's the short Brands Hatch version though. Bit of contact there, someone on the left. Give me very little room. As we're still side by side here, we're going to hold the inside line though and squeeze. And up to 7th place we go. So fantastic first lap so far, gaining some places. Let's keep going. As we go on to lap 2 then. Let's get the run on the car in front. Into turn 1. Oh, a bit hot there. We're going to just get away with it. The nature of turn 1 of Brands Hatch allows me to get away with a big mistake there, but that was very deep. Someone's just absolutely gone full send down the inside, but we're going to get in front just about. Oh, we've got a spin up. So that's another position. Up to P6 we go. Starting to make progress now. Nice little gap behind. Right then. Let's see if we can make something happen now. I don't know why I broke that. I keep forgetting it's a short layout. Oh, we just put a wheel on the grass. Oh, that's good. That's a good exit. Good final corner. We're going to get underneath. Yeah, that's the one. That's the line you want. Up to P5. Going on to the last lap of the race. Here we go.
Come on, let's gain some places.
Down the inside. It's an aggressive move. We barge our way through, but with these cars, there's no rules. You have to be aggressive. Let's keep pushing here. So final lap, I smell a podium. I think the win's out of the question, but a podium could be possible. If it was the full lap, I'd say otherwise, but I think the car in front, Sebastian Hansen's a bit too far away at the moment. We're pushing all the way here. A little bit hot onto the grass slightly. Looks like it's not going to be a podium, unfortunately, but it is going to be a 4th place, so an improvement and, stepping up from the last race. So already good stuff as we cross the line, and that is that for race 2. And there we have the final race results then, and we come home 4th place. I believe Freya Thompson in 8th is actually, I think, a nemesis, because that's enemy rival icon, I think. The green one I'm starting to think might be a teammate, because it's in the same car as me, possibly. But yeah, overall, 4th place, not too shabby. And in terms of the results, as the event standings, we finish in 5th place. I believe it's a 2-round event, so yeah, we finish in 5th in our first event, which is not bad at all. And in terms of the team championship, I think, yeah, not too bad. I'm not quite sure what team I'm in, to be fair. Let me quickly go check. It doesn't quite say, so I can't really check that one, unfortunately. Just we're in the Volkswagen, so looking at the teams, it doesn't mention any Volkswagen there, so I can't tell what team we're in. But oh wait, there we go. We're in team 1, and we're 7th, so there you go. Well, that was disappointing. So yeah, overall a decent first event, and yeah, I think I think we've got time, so we'll squeeze in one more event in this episode. So let's go for it. Okay, so we failed the first event because, well, not failed, I mean, it's been done, but we should have got 3rd or above, so we didn't quite hit the goal there. We finished 5th in the championship, unfortunately. So we'll try again, we'll go for another one. This time we're going to go for the TC2 Asia, and we've got to get 3rd once again. So let's go for this one. And do I have to purchase another car? No, I don't. I can actually use the one I've already got, so I think we're going to run it, and we're going to try one more time, because obviously the more I use the car, the more I'm going to understand it and get better with it. So we're going to go again with the very, very nice looking Volkswagen Golf GTI TC3. Race 1 is going to be at Okutama. I don't think I'm familiar with the track. I'm not quite sure. Actually, I'm familiar relatively, I think, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It's but I think it's a shorter version of what Sprint Circuit is. I think it's a bit shorter than the one I'm used to, but I'm semi-familiar with the circuit, let's say, so I think we should be okay around here. So let's jump into the first race. Right, here we go. Let's get racing here. Okutama, 5 lights, or 3 lights are on in this case. And away we go. Pretty average start. Let's see what we're like. I know what turn 1 is like. I know where it goes. So let's see if we try and get on the inside line here. How late do we want to go on the brakes? Oh, we're going to get squeezed there, so I have to back out. We get a good exit though. Nice bit of momentum as we're going to start going up the hill, but I believe it goes left here instead. There we go. So I'm used to going right. Down the inside. A little bit of contact as you'd expect as we make the move here. Oh, that's a big bump from the blue car once again in the Audi. Very quick lap this. As we go down the hill, and that is it for a lap of this circuit. So it's going to be a very, very quick 3-lap race. We've got a car looking down the inside here as we go through the final corner. We carry the speed. We just get the switchback. What a move! And look at this. We're going to pick up multiple cars here as we go on to lap 2. Down the inside.
Down in this position. Let's take some places.
Bit of contact there with Zlata Ivanov. Had to hold my breath there, but we're starting to make some progress up to P12 as we go up the hill. We're going to be on the outside, but that's fine. Using 4th gear there for a moment. I can't actually see where the track's going because I've got cars in front impairing my vision. And there's contact. We catch the slide. Couldn't see a damn thing. It is like bumper cars. We're going to just take the position here for P11. Right, we've got one more lap. As we now go towards the final corner, we've got 1 lap to go. So it needs to be a big lap. I've got a clear track in front of me so I can push. Absolutely flat out. So let's give it everything. It's time for our kamikaze lap here to get in well into the top 10 because we need that 3rd place in the championship.
Let's get out of mid-pack.
Yep, let's get out of mid-pack. Through turn 1. That'll do a little bit of corner cut, but you tend to cut corners a bit in these cars. It's not like F1 where you have to be perfect. Got that slipstream here on Ingrid Poulsen. Down the inside. A little bit wide, but we're going to just hold on. Up to P9 we go. And it's flat out to the line with the exception of the final corner where it's a big break zone, but I think we're not close enough to make any more progress, unfortunately. Got a car behind, Poulsen looking for that slipstream. He's going to look down the inside, but no way. Jose through there. And we're going to cross the line in the first race of this championship and only finished 9th, which is not great. But you know what? It's an improvement on... Actually, no, it's not an improvement on the last time. I think we got 8th in the first one at Silverstone last time. So we need a big second race. Absolutely massive, but... Let's look at the results then, and there you go, just confirmation, we get 9th place, and we were the 2nd of the Volkswagens, the other one was in P5, so we've got it all to do in the second race, so let's see if we can have a better one. We're going to start from P9, of course, so important to really start off well and get that good first lap, because then that sets you up for the rest of the race. We didn't quite pick up the fast lap of the race anyway here, so yeah, overall we go again in race 2, but that third place is looking a little bit tricky at the moment. Right, race 2 is at Zhejiang, I want to say, or Zhejiang, possibly, circuit. Not familiar with it one bit, so I think us scoring third place could be quite complex because I don't know the layout, so this could be quite interesting. Right, here we go then. Let's get ready, let's try and get a good start. Learn the circuit on the fly. It's a pretty average start, but we are going to hold on to 9th place as we go straight away into the hairpin, and that completely caught me out. This is such a tight circuit compared to what I'm used to. It's almost like a karting track. Someone's absolutely gone down the inside there and sent one. We're going to have to hold on around the outside. Very little space to overtake. It's like Monaco almost, but without the barriers. Let's see if we can find someone to overtake here. There's literally no room to maneuver these cars. It's literally like a karting track. I had a look down the inside there, but no way through. That's put me on the back foot now as we go towards the final corner. Got a car looking down my inside, but no way through just yet. And I believe lap 1 is in the books, I think. This is now the pit straight, I believe. Yes, it is. So there you go. It's a very short, narrow lap, so...
You're on pace. Make some gains in lap 2.
Into turn 1. That's a nice line through there. We managed to get nice and late on the brakes. Oh, spinner. That's good. Let's see if we can get past this car in front. Oh, the car feels so tricky to drive around here. There's just no grip. And the back end feels very, very oversteery. We get a good run through the chicane though. Again, having a look into that same corner as last time, but no way past. Into the hairpin. We're just going to slow down. Someone's trying to get down the inside there, but no way past, sunshine. Alright, P7. 1 lap to go. Can we get anything else out of this race? Let's find out. How brave are we on the brakes into turn 1?
Last lap. Let's push through now.
It's a big clonk on the rear. But this is what this series is pretty much about. It's literally bumper cars, so we just got to push on. Oh, there we got the run. We're going to get down the inside here. Nope, didn't quite work out. I thought I had it there. We're going to try again into this left-hander, but no way through. That was the opportunity. I feel like my gear shifts aren't optimized, but always run a bit deep. That's going to give me the invitation I need to get through. We're side by side. It's going to be a drag race to the finish. Can we just nick a P6? The race in line favours me. And there we go. We did it. P6. Good finish. Drag race to the line, but ultimately it wasn't third place, and that could prove costly. Again, a teammate, or I don't want to call him, my companion, got P4 in this race. And in terms of the event, let's have a look. So we're 10th in the event standings, which isn't great. And that could have been a lot better. In terms of the team standings, you can see we're actually better than last time. We actually got 5th place. So overall, a better improvement, but definitely not ideal. Was, like I said, the target in that event was 3rd place. But yeah, guys, overall, I think that is it for the first episode, but let's quickly double check everything, make sure everything has saved correctly. Okay, so those events have been logged, and we didn't achieve the target of finishing 3rd or above, but it has unlocked the next 3 events. So we go again in the next episode, and we're going to try and improve, but obviously I think in the next one we're going to do something different. We're going to keep mixing up, switching up to keep it fresh. So for now, we've had an okay start on the touring cars. We're going to try something else in the next one. I might do some invitational stuff. But guys, that is it for this first episode of the Grid Career Mode playthrough. If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like on the video and let me know in the comments down below what you thought. And have you played Grid yet and what are your thoughts on the game? But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, subscribe for daily Formula 1 and also Grid content. And also turn on notifications to not miss any videos from me. And finally, check out the YouTube videos on your screen if you have missed them. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you on my next one very soon. But until then, it's goodbye from me.